How do you handle adversity? The way that we handle adversity in our lives will determine the outcome, will determine the way our life is. Because adversity is inevitable. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have, you're always going to face some sort of adversity in your life. You're going to have problems, challenges, trials, tribulations, all of it. Nobody's life is smooth sailing, but it's who we are in those times of adversity. How do you handle adversity? This is a question that we honestly need to answer, because if we want our lives to be the way we picture it to be, we want to be this person, we want to have this career, chase after these goals and dreams, the only way that we'll get to those places is if we overcome adversity, we overcome challenge. And who are you when you're on the path? You're on the journey and things aren't going your way. You're having a bad day, a terrible string of days. Everything's going wrong. Everything you could ever imagine is going wrong. Your car broke down, you lost your job, your partner cheated on you. All these things happened all at once. How do you handle it? Are you a person who you're going to crash out, you're going to sit in your misery, or are you going to get up and you're going to get after it? You're going to get up and you're going to overcome these challenges, these tests that are put in front of you. Because if you let small inconveniences or even big problems deter you from your goals and who you're meant to be, then you're never going to be able to become that person. You're never going to be able to get to those places in life, because life is full of problems. Life is full of challenge, and that's something that we got to accept. We have to accept and understand that adversity and how we handle it is how we become strong people. How you become a patient person is you wait. You are in a waiting season of your life and you're asking God, hey, give me patience. And He's giving you an opportunity to be patient. He says, give me strength. And He's giving you an opportunity to be strong. Yet when you're in the face of adversity, you don't rise to the challenge. You quit. You fall into that despair and you lose hope. But you can't lose hope, especially in times of adversity, when it seems like nothing is going to work out. It seems like everything is against you. You can't lose hope. So I'm a big Star Wars fan, and right now the Maul series is going on. And since the Maul series is happening, there's a lot of different edits and videos I see on TikTok. And I've seen a couple of videos where people were ranking all the Star Wars movies. And on a lot of people's lists, Andor was one of the top 3 ones. And I recently just rewatched it. And what stuck with me was when they said, hope is all you have. Rebellions are built on hope. And your life should also be built on hope. When you're in that time of adversity, that time of it's not going to happen, it feels impossible to get out of this dark hole that I'm in, you can't lose hope, because hope is all you have. So asking yourself, how do I deal with adversity? What is my mindset when I face adversity? Is it that my life should be smooth? I don't deserve these things. I did nothing wrong. Why am I facing these problems? Why are these bad things happening in my life? But we can't have that mindset, because that's life. Life isn't easy, and that's just the reality. The reality of life is that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. And we will always face challenge. We'll always face trials in our life. It's how we deal with them. And yeah, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what's happening in your life. You could be facing so many different things, so much adversity. But all I know is if you give up, if you give into that despair, that voice in your head telling you to give up, then things will never get better. You'll never make it out of this dark tunnel that you're in. Because the way you deal with adversity, the way you respond to adversity will determine your life. The mindset that you have when you face trials. Because understanding that trials produce perseverance. The testing of your faith produces perseverance. Challenge is how you become a strong person. So how do you deal with adversity?